DJI is quietly getting ready to roll out the Osmo 362, a refined follow-up to its first 360-degree action camera to take on Insta360 X5. DJI is now going full 360-degree. I mean, I get it. The freedom this angle gives is impressive. So here, I'll discuss rumored specs, and at the end, compare the rumored specs to Insta3 X5 specs to decide, should I wait for DJI or go with Insta360 X5? And today's video is sponsored by no one. If you want to book this spot, just mail us. At the heart of the Osmo 362 sits a 1-inch class 360-degree sensor stack, the same family of imaging hardware that powers the original Osmo 360. This dual fisheye 360 setup lets the camera capture 8K 360-degree video at up to 8K 50 frames per second, plus 120-megapixel 360-degree stills for ultra-high-resolution photos that can be heavily cropped and reframed later. In real-world use, that translates to cleaner exposure, more detail in the sky, and better highlight handling compared with many rival 360 cams, especially in mixed-light outdoor scenes. The Osmo 362 also keeps the 10-bit color pipeline and D-Log-M profile, which is great if you like to grade your footage in post. That means you can pull more detail out of shadows and highlights without obvious banding or color breakup. In single-lens mode, it supports resolutions up to 5K 60 and 4K/120 frames per second. Boost video, giving you a more traditional cinematic look alongside the 360-style shots. The Osmo 362 sticks with the same compact barbell-style design as the original model, making it easy to clip onto selfie sticks, bike mounts, gimbals, or drone landing gear. It's built to be rugged and IP68 rated, so it can handle rain, dust, and submersion down to about 10 meters, which is plenty for most travel and adventure use cases. The camera comes with a built-in 2-inch touchscreen on the body, plus magnetic quick-release mounts that are compatible with the existing Osmo ecosystem. That means you can swap it between accessories without hunting for different screws or adapters, and it feels at home alongside DJI's Osmo Action series of action cams. The biggest hardware upgrade in the Osmo 362 is the battery. The original Osmo 360 uses a 1,950 mAh cell, and the two steps that up to 2,150 mAh, which is roughly a 10% increase in capacity. In practical terms, that means longer 8K 30 recording sessions, slower thermal throttling during continuous shooting, and fewer battery swaps on full-day shoots. Estimates from early reports suggest the Osmo 362 can deliver around 120 minutes or more of 8K shooting on a single charge, depending on settings and temperature, and even more if you drop to lower resolutions. That's a noticeable improvement if you've struggled with the original's runtime, especially when doing long vlogs, travel montages, or multi-camera setups. The Osmo 362 keeps the same Wi-Fi 6, 2.4 GHz plus 5 GHz wireless system as the original, including support for multiple bands that help avoid interference in busy areas. That means faster wireless transfers to your phone, smoother live view framing, and more stable control over the DJI Mimo app. It also retains Bluetooth 5.1, so you can pair it with DJI's Osmo audio mics and other wireless accessories without extra dongles. YouTube plus 2. Inside, the camera offers 128 GB of built-in storage, with roughly 105 GB free for media, plus a micro SD slot that supports cards up to 1 TB, UHS-1, U3, A2, V30 class. That combination gives you plenty of headroom for 8K shoots and 120-megapixel stills, and you can keep using the same high-speed cards you already have for other DJI gear. Facebook plus 2. On the feature side, the Osmo 362 inherits the same 360-oriented shooting modes from the original: 8K 5360 degrees, 5K 60 single lens, 4K/120 frames per second, boost video, plus 360 time-lapse, and horizon steady-style stabilization that keeps the horizon level even when you're hiking, biking, or running. There are no major new imaging modes or hardware tricks, but the focus is on refining existing features and improving reliability rather than overhauling the core experience. Based on the latest regulatory filings and DJI's usual launch pattern, the Osmo 362 is expected to arrive in Q2 2026, most likely March to May 2026. Testing and certification paperwork were completed in late 2025, and DJI typically announces new Osmo products within 1 to 3 months of final FCC and SGS approvals, which fits that mid-year window. Global availability is expected, though some regions may see staggered rollouts or limited stock at launch, as DJI has done with other recent products. Pricing is not yet fully locked, but early reports suggest it will sit in a similar premium bracket to the original Osmo 360, with possible discounts or bundle deals on DJI's official store and major retailers. Should you wait? Now, for the big question. If you're deciding between the Osmo 362 and the Insta360 X5, which one is the better move right now? On the imaging front, the Osmo 362 and the original Osmo 360 has the edge. It uses a larger 1-inch class sensor stack, supports 8K 50 frames per second in 360 degrees, and offers 10-bit D-Log-M grading-friendly footage, while the X5 is limited to 8K 30 and 8-bit video. In real-world comparisons, the Osmo 360 often preserves more sky detail and color, while the X5 can clip highlights unless you turn on options like adaptive tone. The Osmo 360 also provides 5K 60 in single lens mode and 4K/120 frames per second boost video, which the X5 can't match. Its highest single lens resolution is 4K. That said, the X5 has some strong advantages of its own. It's slightly more waterproof, rated to about 15 meters versus 10 meters on the Osmo, and its larger vertical screen feels more natural for vlogging and self-framing. The X5 also leans heavily on Insta360 Studio and its app ecosystem, which is very polished for quick 360 edits, AI-assisted reframing, and social-ready clips. If you want to minimize post-production work and just shoot and post, for creators who already work with DJI gear, the Osmo 362 is a more natural fit. It plugs into the same MIMO app, Osmo Audio Mics, and Osmo Action battery system, so you can reuse existing accessories and keep a consistent workflow across cameras. The X5, on the other hand, is better if you don't need advanced grading tools and care more about AI features, social-friendly editing, and a more selfie-friendly feel. The Technology Man +3. So, should you wait for the Osmo 362 or buy the X5 now? If you're okay with 8K 30, 8-bit, and strong AI-based editing, and you want something immediately available today, the Insta360 X5 is a solid, ready-to-go choice. But if you care about 8K 50, 10-bit, better dynamic range, and deeper integration with DJI's ecosystem, and you're fine holding off a few months, the Osmo 362 is likely the better long-term pick for serious creators.